I welcome Kim Benjamin. Kim's book is Attorney by Day, Novelist by Night. Kim, tell people about your book.
My book is written for attorneys that have always wanted to write a novel. That's usually how a lot of them even started. They were English majors very often or history majors, and then they decided to go into law. But they've always had that kind of burning thing inside.
I guess there's a lot of writing in law.
Yeah. It's a lot of
Not exactly
reading,
novels, but yeah.
This gives them a little more leadway to open up what they're writing. So they're not having to write a brief or a deposition. They can actually kind of get in touch with that creative part that they may not have been working with for a while.
So if someone is thinking about writing a book, but they're a lawyer, there's a lot of pressure on lawyers to bill a lot of hours.
Correct.
So I feel like we have to start with the time issue. First of all, how are you going to recommend to your lawyers that they're going to have enough time to write this book? But then let's talk about your experience. How did you have enough time to write your book?
That's a great question, because that's exactly what I learned in this process. Finding the time to do the things that really make a difference in your life, suddenly you'll find that your calendar just kind of opens up. So it's not like you're going to give up your career or you're going to ignore your family. It's just you may change a few things in your life. You may not watch as much television, for example, or you may change a couple of habits. Suddenly you find like you're so involved in this process that it really becomes very easy to find the time to write.
So did that happen for you? What was something you maybe gave up in the last 90 days to write your book?
I actually gave up television at night. I mean, it wasn't a conscious decision like, okay, I'm going to give up television. It was just more like once I started writing, it just became so much more important and so much more enjoyable that I suddenly looked back on it and I went, wow, I haven't watched television like in a couple of weeks. So
I love it when it happens that way. Like, it's not like you're forcing yourself, but it happens
exactly
because of what you believe. So what's the why for you? Why help attorneys achieve this dream?
I know it sounds kind of crazy because it's a little specific, but I grew up with attorneys, surrounded by attorneys, family members and friends, and most of them have these great stories that they just never quite get around to putting down on paper. And I believe that they all have a story to tell. So I would like to help them tell that story.
I love it. So powerful. Is there an attorney you know and love? Go ahead and chat us that. If you are an attorney listening, you should be getting some billable hours or something. But if you love an attorney, this could be the perfect gift for them. You can send them a link right now, and it will not cost them anything to download this book, but it could transform their lives to make this dream come true. So Kim Benjamin is the author of Attorney by Day, Novelist by Night. Thanks, Kim. Great job on the book.